Practical Inequalities featuring Noah, Patrick, and me.
Keith has $500 in savings account at the beginning of the summer. He wants to have at least $200 in the account by the end of the summer. He withdraws $25 each week for expenses. How many weeks should it take? So, let's set it up. $500, and he wants to end up with at least $200, and he has to spend so much money per week. So, we have $500. He has 25 weeks, so we factor that in as 25 times weeks, which will be the money he spends per week. And then we have it greater than or equal to 200. So he wants to end up with at least 200 or more. So what we are going to do is we're going to subtract 500 from each side. And because they're both negative, we can just make them positive again. It really doesn't matter. And then you divide 25 on either side. 25 divided by 300 comes to about 12. So it'll be 12 is less than or equal to how much money he will spend per week. So my answer would be A for 12.
Erica wants to buy a pair of shoes for $150. She has already saved $31 and she gets paid $10 an hour at her job. How many hours must Erica work to be able to afford the shoes? So, Erica gets paid $10 an hour. She has saved up $31 and her shoes that she wants to buy cost $150. So to start this equation, we're going to go ahead and subtract 31 from both sides. That gives us 10 hours is greater than or equal to $119. So then we're going to divide 10 on both sides to find the amount of hours she has to work. And your answer is 11.9. And since we're just going to go ahead and round it up, since she's paid hourly, she would have to work at least 12 hours.
You need to catch a cab home, but you only have $10. If the cab driver charges $1 initial charge and 50 cents per mile, how far can you go? So you set this up with 10 on one side because that's the max amount of money that you can spend. So then you solve this like a regular equation. So it's -1 on both sides. So then it becomes 9 and miles times 0.5. And then you want to solve for m, which is miles. So you divide 0.5 on both sides, which ends up equaling 18. So over here, we look at the answer choices, and the maximum amount of miles you can drive is 18. An 18-wheeler needs to cross a bridge that has a weight limit of 65,000 pounds. The cab in front of the truck weighs 20,000 pounds, and the empty trailer weighs 12,000 pounds. How much cargo can the truck carry without exceeding the weight limit of the bridge? So first, the weight limit of the bridge is 65,000, and this would be greater than or equal to, because that's how much that the truck cannot exceed. So then 20,000 pounds of the car in front of him, and then 12,000 pounds of the empty trailer, plus X, which is the the amount of cargo that the truck can hold. So add these together, and it's 32,000 plus X is less than or equal to 65,000. And then we subtract this from both sides. And this equals 33,000 pounds is your answer. So the cargo limit cannot exceed 33,000 pounds.